We see this on video all the time. Compliance is no guarantee of your safety in the face of an armed robber. Hi everyone, this is John with today's active self-protection lesson out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Shows us an armed robbery there that teaches us some important lessons about compliance and the dangers of compliance. It also shows us how long an armed robbery goes on and reminds us here that armed robbers do not have our best interests in mind. What we see here is two armed robbers who are going to open the door. I do notice the first one's quite polite, lets the second one in first. And now these guys are coming up and both of them have guns, and it's an armed robbery here, and they're going to point them and they're going to threaten. And what we're going to see here is the guy behind the counter is going to kind of play dumb, and he's trying to get into the register or whatever, but it looked like those guys were leaving, so he doesn't give them anything, and now he's just going to kind of wait, what's going on? And you can see him standing behind the counter, and these armed robbers are pretty stupid, don't know what they're doing. And you can see on the left here that one of them has got a lady that he ends up pistol whipping, and now the guy doesn't give him what they want, so he goes ahead and shoots him, and actually shoots him right through both legs with one shot, and then they run off. So let's think about some lessons out of this one. There are 8 of them on our website. Let's talk about some of the most important ones here. The first one is that an armed robbery always comes out of ambush, and you got to be able to survive the ambush to be able to effectively defend yourself. You're on defense, not offense, when you are a self-defender. So if you don't have the attitude and the skills and the plan to defend yourself, if this guy isn't armed, if he doesn't know what he's going to do, if he doesn't have the skills to do so as well as the attitude, your best bet's compliance. And not half-hearted compliance, but full compliance. What I notice here is you notice he got the register open, but I think that perhaps he saw these guys may have been leaving or that they weren't all that serious, so he doesn't give them the money. Guys, if you're not going to defend yourself definitively against men with guns, just be compliant. Don't go halfway. I see it all the time on video. Half-hearted compliance gets people hurt all the time, and half-hearted self-defense does as well. Now this other lady that's here, boy, I'm going to tell you, get out of the danger zone if you possibly can, because she is just going to take one right there. He, butt stroked her with the pistol, and I'm sure that hurt quite a bit and put her and everybody else in a lot of danger as well. Again, if you don't have attitude, skills, and plan, comply, give them whatever they want. Now finally, this bad guy's a terrible shot, shoots this guy right through both legs. And so not only does he not get away from the armed robbery, but he actually ends up in the hospital. So this one I think is a great lesson. If you're going to comply, comply. If you're going to resist, resist with everything you have. Don't go halfway, because otherwise things like this happen. Instead, make sure that you know how to do it right and cover your asp.